Well, ningetaka kusema nikiwa kama mheshimiwa Kimani Gunjiri kwa umri wangu na kwa experience yangu na kwa siasa 33 years in politics. I understand many politicians, being one of them, how maybe somebody behaves and why he behaves that way and why is he saying that way. But I would say many politicians and many Kenyans, we don't like somebody who is talking the truth. And I know that is one of the problems I have. Somebody told me like that, another MP called Kimani. Kimani told me, we have not worked with you very closely, but I want to tell you this. And don't forget that Kimani was the bodyguard of Kibaki, somebody very experienced in the force. And he told me, I've come to realize your problem because you talk nothing but the truth. And when someone is talking nothing but the truth, you have so many enemies who don't understand you and who want all the time lying people. If we Kenyans, we can get someone to agree and talk the truth, we can change this country. But how many people are ready to talk the truth? Very few people. Follow the parties, follow their tribes and their religion, and they can talk the truth. For them to survive where they are, they must talk the language which will favor their people and cheat from where it comes from. And that one will not cure Kenyans. We must agree to talk the truth. But how many people will be talking the truth? Let me give an example of one person. I like my president, William Ruto, because most of many things which I know, when we were vying for this seat, he used to talk the truth. But people do not understand him. They thought he's just doing the politics. But he knew many things. And I know he had a very hard time to explain Kenyans to understand what he is saying. I came to understand him for many things, what he was saying. Because I was following, and also I used my wisdom, I was seeing where he's going and where he's coming from. But many people do not understand him. Politics has a lot of propaganda. A lot of propaganda. And 80% of Kenyans like propaganda and lies. 80%. I want to tell you that. You agree or don't agree. That's how it is. The other person I want now to come and talk about it properly is the Deputy President, Ruto Gachagua. Let me tell you, you Kenyans, when you understand who is Ruto Gachagua, you'll be very happy. Because Gachagua says nothing but the truth. What is in his heart, it is what Gachagua says. And there's nothing good like that. But how many are we? We're talking the truth. Without remembering. Without caring tomorrow or the politics or any election. But you come to understand Ruto Gachagua na mtamsalimia siku moja kwa heshima kubwa sana. Why am I saying this? Like now, I've seen in the media, many people talking and saying, Ruto Gachagua, that the statement they have been making, and challenging it. Hypocrite. And I want to tell you first, before I discuss all those things, there are very strong parties in Kenya. I want Kenya to understand. There is strong parties in Kenya. One leading, number one is UDA, largest because it won the election. The second one is ODM. Forget about us, there's nothing like us. ODM, second. The third largest party also is media. Media are politicians. They are a political party. If you see them presenting the things they are presenting in the media, you'll be able to know and to see. The ones who are presenting, he comes from where? He is from which party? He cannot say, but you know with the language. He comes from where? He is supporting which other party? And he is a tribal person. You know. Different. And I want to tell media, Kenyans watch. And they will know. And I want to tell you that's why. And I want to promise you. And you are in those media. Check your data. You see media has come down now. Even some are sacking people because they cannot manage to pay the salary. Why? Because we do a lot of politics. When the ODM talks, when the Jubilee talks, you come in between and analyze like you can take the government and do better than the government which is there. I wish that you can go and buy, and even many of them buy and they do not get. We must understand to talk the truth. I've seen media now analyzing Gachagua is a tribal person. Gachagua is talking about the shareholders. Let me ask you. In every media, there is people who are key in the media that they are liked by the people with their language and the way they present things and the way they are neutral. They are. It's not all the medias. We can say that. They are very good people. They present even Kenyans when they are looking, they can say, so and so is a neutral person. But you can see some of them bring a lot of ujuaji, which they cannot be able to implement, not even an inch. So you'll be able to see the difference. And I want to say this. When Gachagua is talking about the media, they are siding. Please, you people in media, don't argue. Don't attack Gachagua. People knows the truth. People knows the truth. Let me tell you what is the verity. Mama Mboga, how Mama was there. Some of them don't see the news, they close their media. I will tell you that. I don't want to analyze to say what is in the ground on media, which one people are watching now. But I can tell you, people, many people, they don't see news. They just close. They go in the other thing, music, seeing the animals, seeing other things, seeing better stories, seeing the preachers in the media. Because I want to tell you, they already know which line are you, which side are you supporting, instead of being neutral. So when Gachagua is saying that the media, their focus is to attack the UDA government, to attack the president, to attack the Gachagua and members of the parliament who are in UDA, don't argue. Because you present yourself, Kenyans are watching. Kenyans knows. You don't need to tell them. So when you are condemning Gachagua, don't forget one thing. Gachagua talks nothing but the truth. When he says about the media, everybody knows. Even you, person in the media, you know yourself. You belong to which party. Even if you hide, even if you stay where, Kenyans are bright, na wajinga walikwisha. People will be able to know which line are you. In fact, if there is a line I don't want to go deep about media, they can build this country and they can destroy this country. Because also, they are also looking for money. Let's say like, if any one of the stations in the media, they have stakeholders in that media. If you are not performing well, you'll be sacked to not be a shareholder. So when Gachagua is talking about the shareholder of the party of the UDA, he's talking the truth. Who doesn't know? Kuna zilitoka wapi? With the election? Ile ingine ilitoka wapi? Ile ingine ilitoka wapi? That is the truth. When he is saying we feed our children at home first, who are in that party? Gachagua is talking the truth. You will not have children or your wife will die with you. Then when you reach somewhere, you start collecting people from outside. That one is for the president because he is the president of Kenyans. Gachagua is the deputy president of also in Kenya. But the president is doing so well, he is balancing all the tribal according to the constitution. Nobody can challenge to say there is any tribe in Kenya who is not working somewhere. And again, don't forget, in the few seats, we cannot fit all of us. But he must give the priority of the people who are with him, who died with him, because next time you want to be elected. If he doesn't look at those people in a proper way and he wants to be elected again, those people would look for somewhere else where they can go. So the president is not stupid. He must balance, knowing even if he's giving people from outside, from the party, but he is the president of Kenya, he'll be able to balance all the people. So when you are attacking Gachagua that is saying that this is like a shareholder, it is a shareholder. Where were you when you are fighting the government and you want now to be in front? He had 12 disciples. And when one of them was just going with him, Jesus did not disclose who, but he said, one of you. If Jesus knew there is one of him, one of his disciples, who is not with him, what is the problem of even the politics knowing we are people and they are not with us? What do? You must balance. You must put your machinery. The issue of balancing, let's leave it to the president. But regarding Gachagua saying, if the government was a circle, there is the stakeholders, which is true. So what Gachagua said wrong. But because you don't like to be told the truth, you try to put Gachagua on the tribal line. Gachagua is not the tribal line. You go in his office, there are all people there. He's working with all Kenyans. But you want to brand him that he is like a person of tribal line. Let me ask you. Gachagua from Mount Kenya, we must respect him for the work he's doing in Mount Kenya. And in fact, for now, many people want to talk with us, even for the next time, election or something, talk with Gachagua. He is the one who is there in high top seat of politics. You go in Bungoma, where Tai is there. If you want to talk to those people of Bungoma properly, look at the person whom they are hearing. If you go Western, Musalia Mudavadi is there. And he is also dealing with the people and helping the people who helped him or who worked with him. This is the other issue of national. It is still come together. But even the book of God has said, you start preaching from home. The person who is preaching from home in Mount Kenya is Rigathi Gachagua. He is the one preaching there. And he is the one who is in the seat. The most senior seat. It is him. Let me talk the truth. You don't like to hear me or you like to hear me. That is exactly how it is for now. You go other places, you cannot ignore the president, or you cannot ignore president in the Rift Valley. Everybody is where you come from. You cannot ignore Kalonzo in Kimani. You cannot ignore Raila Odinga in Nyanza. No, they hear him. And that's where he is. So trying to mark and put Gachagua as a tribal person, talk about shares and talk about what? If we cannot talk about the people of Mulima, we are watching him and asking him, we agreed all of us will go together. And don't forget, we must assess. Did you help us on coffee? Did you help us in tea? Ulitusaidia kumaliza pombe inaua watoto wetu? Ulimaliza insecurity? Yes, we must ask him in those kind of things. And let me close on telling you, let's accept. We talk 99% we are not tribal. But I want to tell you, Kenya up to date, it is still tribal. That I'll tell you. We continue preaching, but we have not finished. Let me refer the Bible. I want to refer the Bible, Matthew 19, verse 27. What does it say, Matthew 19:27? It says this. Wanafunzi wa Yesu, the disciple of Jesus, asked Jesus, Yesu, umetuambia tuache kuteka samaki, tuache kuitisha kodi, tuache mambo yote tukufuate. What are we going to get? The end of the day. That was the question was put by disciple of Jesus, and Jesus answered this. Ile kitu mtu wako naye atalipwa mara 100. And whatever you have will be paid plus 100. And on top of that, you'll be in the kingdom of God. That is there. Jesus said that. Then one of the disciples told Jesus, Jesus, now you have talked. Yani Yesu sasa umeongea. So I always ask myself, you want to say the miracles and the things Jesus had done were not the things could be seen. There were things could be seen in a big way Jesus had done. But for his disciples, they answered saying, for us now who are following you, we have understood what we shall get. It's the same thing in the people in UDA who supported the president. We asked him, and he always referred on me, because I started issuing the meeting, we are going to follow you and leave all our businesses. Na tupigwe na watu walipiga sisi tufanye nini? What are we going to get? That question is not finished. It's still, we are still asking the president. We left everything and we followed you as UDA. What are we going to get at the end of the day? It's not tugaiwe pesa, tugaiwe nini, but it is according to the book of God. But also the book of God says, yule mtoto aligaiwa mali yake na akaenda akaichafua akamaliza akaharibu. When he came back home, alichinjiwa. And the children who walikuwa nyumbani walisikia ubaya. Kwa nini huyu amekuwa nje na amemaliza mali yake na sasa anakuja na anapokewa kama mtu mzuri sana na aliharibu mali yake akamaliza. It is the book of God. It's the same thing with UDA. Wale wako nje na wanakuja, we have no problem. Watachinjiwa. Lakini hata wakichinjiwa, the father knows wale wako kwa hiyo mali yao bado iko. Maybe if you go deeper, itaoneshana pengine hawakugawa sawa sawa. Kwa sababu baba lazima angesema wewe ulipata yako na akaharibu. Rudi. You are still my child. Itagaia wewe. Lakini the equality cannot be the same. Na wale wako walimu mali yao walipata nyumbani. Those kind of things are private, they are personal. Let's leave the president to do what he wants. For now, he is the one who is in the top. Let him do what he's supposed to do. Because he is our father for now. Let's respect. Yeah? And when you are seeing other people saying that, oh, we can't recognize the president, oh, the president did not win. Let me ask you, and I want to advise you. Musifikiria Raila Odinga mjinga. Si mjinga. But I want nifafanulie nini kwa kuonesha hivyo. Raila hatuna uchaguzi anataka atirudiwe. He knows the truth is not workable, it's not possible. He knows that. Na anajua hata ikirudiwa, kama itarudiwa, itarudiwa kwa njia gani? Katiba ile alitengeneza ndio imeweka hii serikali. He knows that. Sasa lazima mjinga hata watu na kina Kaunto na Amata, they are lawyers. Hata wao wanapiga sabulia wanaitwa kio. Wanataka kutoboa sabulia. Sijui watu watakuwa wakipikia nini. They also know the truth. But Raila mwenyewe is sharp than them. There is what Raila is saying. Raila knows ameumiza wana Kenya miaka yote kwa kasi. Amejua sasa na aliona mbele discussion ya president na Tanzania mambo ya kazi. Na akajua hii business kutoka baba yake mpaka yeye, biashara kubwa akuwa minyonya wana Kenya ni mambo ya gasi. Saa hii gasi imepatikana, imeanza kurudi chini na kabla isambaye vile president alisema it will be the cheapest thing. He need a very good thing kufikiria mambo ya gasi. Kwa sababu nyumba nyingi hakuna kuni. Climate change, mambo ya forest, lazima tuchunge miti. So when the president come with that deal, the guy is crying where he is. He knows. Biashara ile imekuwa ya babake mpaka saa hii, it have changed. As is only the clever part, and there's a fool who cannot agree to change. Leader must agree to change. He is fighting for all those things for his own interest. Mafuta ndio alikuwa anauza Kenya Airways. Kila pahali Kenya Airways zote alikuwa anauza mafuta. In the price he want. Sasa ndio naona mandege ilikuwa juu sana. Very soon, hiyo biashara imekwisha, it will be tendered in a good way to anybody. Maskini, tajiri, mtu yote ataweza ama serikali. So hiyo biashara imeenda. So don't say Raila is like a fool. He knows what he's fighting for. Anawatumia nyinyi wenyewe on his personal gain. Kwa sababu kama sina mna hiyo, watoto wake wako yara. Mtoto wa Kalonzo wako yara. Sijasikia atuambia watoto wangu kujeni, hamukuchagua kwa haki. Hey, Raila don't cheat people. You could have told your children come back, and Kalonzo's child come back. Mnakula pesa ya alienda kwa mliweko na hii serikali through the parliament, through the MPs who are elected. Kujeni hii serikali si mzuri. So I want to put it that Raila knows what he's looking for. Msione yeye ni mjinga, si uchaguzi sio nini, hapana, ni biashara. Ameguswa biashara, ameguswa pahali. Kenyans want to change and get cheaper. Lakini nyinyi mnatumiwa, mnatokea negotiation nini na nini na nini, mwalimu serikali mjaribu fanya nini. This government will not actually be felt the way they is putting it. It is 7 months. Just 7 months. Wewe Raila Odinga, you should carry mkuu na former president na hiyo group mko naye kwa kuharibu pesa ya umma. Na wale wengine wanaenda kuambiwa andike statement wanarukaruka. Things you come out the way you did. I was in the committee of lands. Hii kama mambo ya waraka. We did it and we recommended people to be prosecuted. Lakini ikaungana. Ikapimwa. People took money of the government for nothing. Today, meters tuliambiwa 80 billion itatolewa ya subsidize kurudisha unga chini. That was just politics and stealing. Bilioni 8 haiwezi kupunguza unga wiki 4, na baada ya uchaguzi kushindwa wanasema hiyo pesa imeisha sasa. Sasa unga imerudi ya kawaida. You are lying Kenyans, the Kenyans wanaona. Today, as we speak, millers wanadai serikali almost 5 billion. Ile ilikuwa bilioni 8 ya kupea millers ndio warudishe unga chini. Millers were caught, tax, they stole money. Now hii serikali ina mzigo ya kulipa millers. Kwa sababu serikali si ya kupinduliwa, ni ya kuchaguliwa. 9 billion is already there. Natakikana ilipwe. Barabara, the roads. We have 900 billion, almost a trillion, ya contractors ambaye hawakulipwa. If that government was good and Raila was there inside, after 5 years ya uhuru ya Ruto kupigwa na kuondoka 5 years, wewe Raila Odinga na handshake na Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, how are you giving the contract without a budget, without paying them? You made Kenyans suffer. Many people have supplied. Many people have done the work of roads. They took their titles in the bank. Today, property zao na za wazazi yao wale walipea hawa title security zinauzwa. Wewe kwa magazeti tunazungumzia, utaangalia page 2, page 3, page 4 ni mambo ya vitu wafanya biashara vitu yao inauzwa. They took title, they took what? We know the percent of those people who are suffering. Manyumba yao imeuzwa. Mudhaiga, wapi na other places, Kiambu, other areas. We know the majority, I don't want to mention here. ni watu wa kutoka sehemu gani? The majority ilikuwa inauzwa. So if that is how it is, my question is, and that is also my appeal to the President William Ruto, let's not give contract when we don't have money. Because Uhuru Kenyatta had said the same. Don't give contracts if you don't have the budget. Uhuru Kenyatta, why did you give contracts without having a budget? Or without paying them after they finish? You are making Kenyans suffer. Properties zao zimeuzwa, wamerudi kwa umaskini. Wengi wamekufa kwa sababu ya stress. Wazazi walipeana title deeds zao. Wazazi wamekufa kwa sababu ya stress. Kashamba kidogo ile alikuwa naye, amezika bibi yake ama baba yake ama watoto yake. Those kaburi na hiyo shamba inaenda kuuzwa sasa kwa sababu ya serikali iliyodanganya watu. And also, I join part of the things I have in the media. For that one, media will support you. Ya kusema, counties, zile ziko na madeni kama Mombasa imewacha 5.something billion. And 3.5 contracts ambaye zaisha. Na deni ni 5.something billion. Those people should be arrested. Because they are against the law. Why did you give contract and you don't have money? Wewe unatembea na pesa, ukizunguka kila mahali, tunajua na wengine magavana. Where people committed those offenses, it should be actually investigated. Na watu waweza kuchukuliwa hatua. That's only the thing that can make this country change. Because hizo counties, ukipata hawa watu, wamejaza manyumba Dubai, wamejaza manyumba all over the country. Where did they get the money? And people know when you were elected, ulikuwa na muda gani? Today they have all of them. And also I add my president. If those people are that kind, tuache kubembeleza au kurudisha kwa serikali kwa sababu we are eating our words. And Kenyans will not like that. For that one, Kenyans in counties are very bitter. Kwa sababu wako kwa umaskini hali ya juu. Nimalizia kwa mambo ya haraka. We did the investigation. Lakini mimi nauliza hata DCI, just a simple question. Mnafinya watu wengine that uweze kuweka milioni moja kwa benki hata 500. Lazima ukuje na affidavit, pale umepata pesa, ulitoa wapi, na ukitoa the same condition. Although the president Ruto amesema hiyo mambo itolewe, I want to ask you this guy. The money of Waraka, about 1.5 billion. You want to say you cannot trace iliingia account gani? Wale walioomba na hiyo pesa ilienda account gani? It's not shillings of coming with the pocket. There are some transfers. There are some checks. Hii pesa ilienda wapi? It is something of matter of just maybe a week. Mtuambie hii pesa fulani alipokea, ilipelekwa account gani, na hiyo account nayo ilipeleka account gani, ilienda kwa M-Pesa gani, so that you can identify who was involved in this. And one of the things I'll say, the minister ambaye alikuwa kwa land, kwa sababu ya issue of land, they cooked there with one of the lawyers, which I'll mention very soon. I want to be in the witness box. One of the lawyers who was the peer of that minister, they did that land, wakatengeneza issue of land, wakarecommend it to the minister of land. Wakati walijua inahitaji some approvals from the school, they shifted from lands, the minister akaenda kwa education. Alipoenda kwa education wakaenda the same PA wake. Wakaenda kwa education, sasa kwa sababu inahusu mambo ya shule, tena wakaiclean, wakaipitisha kwa njia ya ukora on that system. Lands and education. And the money was given. Even some people have been given blank checks. I feel mercy on the owner of the land. The money was cheated. It will come out. Itapita kwa bunge, watajua vile atafanya. He gave everything he had hoping for big money. That mzee now is dying because he doesn't have money. He was conned by the people. Those people are millionaires today. And I want to ask you the truth. When I was in the committee, even I asked the Attorney General, ule ametoka juzi. Nilimuuliza maswali nikiwa kwa kamati. Kama mtu akigawa shamba yake, whether it is percent, 10% inawachwa for public. Na nikamuuliza, then, na akakubali. Akasema yes. We divide the big land, 10% must be left for. So the 10% which was left for school is the same land government bought. And the same land they bypassed. It was also compensated and paid. We touched that road. We touched the school. That money could have gone to the school, but it went in the pocket of the people. I'll add this. Let's let all organizations do their own work. The way the president says all the time. Because when we intervene investigation, if it's for material investigation, what is the problem? He goes there, he reads the statement, it will be checked. If it's not involved, there will be no problem. But if we are using now the opposition, who are saying they are not corrupt, worse criminals and corrupt, defending the people when they want to be done investigation, they mix with the politics. Me, I've gone several times to the police station. I've been interviewed. I've been told to write a statement. And I've been free because after checking there is nothing. When we show resistance and being supported by opposition, when they went there, they were not going to get, they were going to get those cameras to know, why are you lying that the lawyer is saying there were 200? The Kenyans want to see that clip of 200 lawyers. That rally for lawyers of 200. They want to see. The person who said that is responsible on his words. What he said. And he goes and clarifies what he was trying to say. I don't see the problem. If Mutembei is called and he's saying he cannot go, and he knows himself how many people he has put in that situation, it is bad. But I'll urge this year, if it will reach one day that Matiang'i will have a criminal case kwa kuwekwa cell, it's my humble request. Apelekwe na net ile police station nilijenga huko nikiwa mjumbe, aka-instruct county commissioner na watu yake askari wabomoe plate zile Ruto alitengeneza akiwa deputy kwa kufungua, na wakavuta CDF name na all those kinds of things. Ningependa awekwe huko kama atakuwa na kesi. I enjoy the best police station and built in that constituency. I will urge Kenyans, let's use our eyes, our ears, and our brain so that we can shape this country. If myself, there's nothing I've stolen, I'm not stolen for the people of Bahati. If I'll be arrested for anything I did bad for the money of the government, I did not do with the people of Bahati. I did it if they are lazy. Let me be prosecuted and don't do demonstration. The people of Bahati, if I done wrong. If I stole for myself and for my children, not for Bahati people. If you stole the money of the county, carry your clothes. You are not stealing the money for the county. It's you personally, if you are the governor. If there is something was stolen nationally, please, the person who stole, let him carry the clothes. Don't demonstration on the tribal line. We shall not change this country if we don't have someone like Gachagua to talk to the truth and to talk the way it is. And our president also, he talks with things which you can follow and see what he's saying. Don't condemn our president for 7 months when you know ile shimo mliwacha mmejaza huko na ile pesa mliiba. 7 months. Hata kuna mtoto wa miezi 7. Hakuna? Mtoto kutoka miezi 9. Akizaliwa miezi 7 is a big problem. Huyo mtoto anakuwa very expensive kujaribu kumweka mzuri. kwa sababu hajafikisha utaratibu wa mtoto kuzaliwa. The government, it has policy and money. And I'm happy I'm hearing people saying outside, no, let's give the government time to build the uchumi. Fertilizer imekuja, imejaa kila pahali. Even me, I'm shocked when I went through fertilizer. I had to follow the same procedure. Lazima nienda kwa chief ajue shamba yangu, ajue title deed yangu, asukume hiyo mpaka ifike headquarter iangaliwe titles hizo ziko, shamba hiyo ni yangu, nitumue message, niende huko, nilipe pesa. I've never seen a good system ya kusaidia mpaka maskini ambaye aliyo chini. Ningesema God bless Kenya, God bless people of Kenya, na tujiweke on the truth. Gachagua, keep on talking the truth, and the truth will let you free, and the truth will let the people of Kenya free.